Hi, this is your girl Erica, and this is Andrew. And guess what? We're going to go live all the way from Baton Rouge to Tampa. What Tampa from to Baton Rouge? You know what I'm saying? My hometown. You get what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about Bill Cosby, a young man in the neighborhood whooped the child ass. Which a lot of them need their ass whooped for sure. You know what I'm saying? Mother got upset though, and I think that's the biggest problem. But guess what? We just gonna have to go ahead and take a break. I guess that's it, right, Andrew? How you been doing? Sorry we didn't go on Monday, but your girl just been super busy doing things she don't got no business doing, but doing things she got business on. You know what I'm saying? Got to make them coins, you know. So I can't miss a Wednesday though. But anywho, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Bill Cosby. We're gonna also talk about a 16-year-old girl that was arrested by the Columbia SWAT officer over, I think it's a few days. It happened a few days ago. Or whatnot. I think on the July the 12th or whatnot. And we also gonna speak on who else we gonna speak on? Oh, Georgia man whooping a child's ass. Um, do we think that's appropriate or not? We're gonna, jump into that. I think I want to move into this Channel 4 WWL. I think that's a Georgia news station. Not for sure what station it is, but I did catch a brief article about it. I didn't read too much into it. I just seen it and I just thought that we do need to discuss this big elephant in the room when it come down to smart ass kids. Should they get slapped in the mouth immediately by whomever they're being disrespectful to by someone, within the community that's an adult, you know what I'm saying? Versus you wanting somebody to, as a parent, you don't want nobody to tell your kids nothing. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be that parent that didn't want nobody to tell my kids nothing, but I will say this. You could regret it in the end. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes,
I agree.
So
I've seen it
give
so many times in the school system.
wait a minute, I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay, I said I've seen it so many times in the school system with some of
Okay.
these parents and these kids. They disrespectful. They talk even to the point. They talk crazy just to anybody, including the parent.
Hmm.
I ain't the one.
So basically, you think that you were for it was like someone within the community. The 50-year-old son was attacken and beat with a belt by a man who lived in his sister's neighborhood. Okay.
Look,
Do you think, in your opinion, do you really think somebody grown is going to take a belt and just whoop somebody's ass for nothing? Or you think if they're going to do that, they're going to do it with their fists? You know what I'm saying? So I think that the son did something. Instead of him putting his hands on him, he decided to take the belt off and whoop his ass. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but that's what I
look,
think.
might leave less physical evidence.
I could barely hear you. I'm sorry.
I said it might leave less physical evidence using the belt.
But I mean, the thing is, it's not against the law to whip your child on the ass. I guess because it wasn't his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
he
because I
probably
had
did something.
huh?
He probably did something and probably deserved it.
Can you put your face in the camera a little bit? Because I can't see you. There you go. And what happened?
I said he did something and got what he deserved. That's all that is.
He probably was being disrespectful, and you know how OGs are. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? Like
OGs don't care.
bring your ass here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And tore his ass up instead of like wanting to beat his ass like with his hands. Because obviously, if you allow him to whoop your ass with a belt, right? That
Yeah,
means that you definitely couldn't whoop him with the hands. So I rather the hand gestures, you know what I'm saying, than
yeah,
just you going around punching on my son if he done something wrong. But you know, I mean, I guess it could be a two-way thing. Like just come talk to me or something like that, and
yeah.
maybe he probably did. We don't know the circumstances around it, you know, but I know that a grown man is not going to just pull out his belt and want to whoop a child unless he
And
just gets
some of these grown men put their hands on the child. They gonna
right.
hand
They rather, if they so mad, they'll punch on
they
him
go
because he
upside
think
the
he's
head.
a
I didn't
man.
seen some OGs. They ain't gonna take a weapon or nothing. They just gonna go upside the head a couple of times. And if he keep
Right.
talking,
Go ahead.
and if he keep talking, he gonna make it worse.
Right. And he gonna say, "You think you're a man? Take it like a man," you know. So now you done ran to your mom, and if you are
Yeah,
trying to be hard, now you look stupid out here
yeah,
because now you done ran to your mama because another man then whooped your ass. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know the circumstances around it, but the majority, we can say the majority need the ass whooped. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah, oh yeah,
Now it's rarely a case that a man just being stupid, dumb, and just whoop a child for no reason. And you know what I'm saying? And I think the mama was just more angry because she didn't get a chance to discipline her child herself. But they need to do that shit super old school. Like you get your ass whooped there, then you gotta face me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And they need to start with their children at a younger age. Don't wait till he become a certain size.
Right, because everybody left their churn. I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely guilty of like thinking something was funny because you don't think that they're serious and they don't really know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
mean, you
I'm
ain't
guilty
necessarily
of some of
wrong
those
with it, but
things
you
too.
gotta know. It depends on what it is. If you see them doing something that you know they'll get in trouble for when they older, because I've seen it with parents, they just thought it'd be funny the way they talk back and all that. But when they
Yeah,
got
because we
older,
don't think like literally they know better. Like we, you know, in your head, like, oh, he's not old enough to know better. I'm just giving it real. Like
yeah,
for me, I just like they don't know no better to know better. You know what I'm saying? But just to disrespect an older person, I ain't played it. Like I definitely didn't play it. And I'll say, look, my child do something, come to me. You get what I'm saying? I am
mm,
going to discipline for sure,
yeah,
but I want to be the one that discipline. You know, I told anybody, you know, but it had to be ongoing issues for him to pull a belt out like
yeah,
that, and he had to know them. No one, you know, unless he just, I don't know, weird out or something. You know, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. You know, I don't know the situation, and I guess I'm not trying to find out the situation. Not gonna say I'm trying to find out the situation because I don't think, like I said, I don't think that. I think certain circumstances call for somebody to get their ass whooped. That's just
yeah.
that, you know. So that's what I feel. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't like. I mean, I can't call it if that makes sense. You know.
Yeah,
I just can't decide and determine if this man was in the wrong or not, you know?
yeah,
Because like I say, he may know them personally. And sometimes when you know people, you know, you think it's okay to do what you did
yeah.
because you know them, you know?
I
And
never thought that.
all the time is not the case though, you know.
Yeah,
Some people don't want you to whoop their children, you know what I'm saying? So they just don't want you whooping their kids. So it is what it is on that one. But I know it's a big thing. And if D was on here, he'll say because the absent father. See, the mama, you know, I already know what he'll say. But, you know, I just think that some women, you know, like we do so much, you know, and we then um we try to cater to our kids. We try to cater to the new world of life with our kids because we have to do certain things to keep from going to jail because we can't just go and just go up beside their head like we used to. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
stuff like that. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Like you know, you don't know or whatever. Like you don't know what to say. You know, you don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. You don't know Like, you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just the honest truth, you know. So pretty much, I'm sorry, I was looking at something breaking news with Britney Spears. I feel sorry for her. I'm not gonna even lie. I don't care how you think she is or whatever. If she went to a mental breakdown, I'm sorry. I know I'm jumping off course a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, even she should not be in charge of her money. You know what I'm saying? She just went
I
through
don't think
whatever
she
she
like
went through
that.
mentally. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think she like that crazy where she just blow all her money or anything like that.
Right. And her daddy shouldn't have that much
I mean, she never had a
control of
history of
what.
she never had a history of doing nothing like that. I
Right.
didn't.
She just
I
had
didn't.
a mental breakdown. That's it.
She
Like,
that's she ain't really do much of nothing. Even when she did
I
have a
think when
break.
she shaved her hair off and,
Yeah,
all
she
that
not.
other stuff.
Yeah,
Right. And stuff. So pretty much, I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in there because I seen it trending on my Facebook and stuff. And I'm really
I know
like,
that's been going on for what almost a decade, huh?
but they sided with the father again, so she changing counselor. See, all them people are friends, and when
Yeah,
you tight like that, you have an emotional attachment. Then what's right at that point,
yeah,
and you can make a person feel like I'm doing this for my daughter, and maybe he is. I mean, obviously I don't know, but I think that's her money, and she blow it, let her blow it. Stop.
yeah,
She made that money. You didn't make it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? you
I
know
still think. I still think about that whole thing with Gary Coleman when they cost him his money. He had to sue him.
he had a what?
With Gary Coleman, remember when his parents lost his money? I think,
Hmm.
and he had to sue him.
He had to sue them for real.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. Did he win?
I think he did. I don't know. Well, I'm not sure what happened.
I just don't know. Like people, family. I'm going through something like right now with my family, like taking stuff, and they think like it's okay. They even got my grandfather to sign some papers because they thought like my grandmother part automatically went to him, and it didn't work that way. You're supposed to do a succession for her too, because she's have other kids and whatever that probably don't belong to him, and it just everything is not going the way that they thought it should go. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I mean, family don't care. That's all I can say. They definitely don't care. Okay,
Yeah,
but anywho, we'll move a little further on, and we're going to talk about the after effects of Bill Cosby because I seen something trending, and they want something to trend. It's a popular New York comedy club rejects Bill Cosby's stand up tour. Obviously he's still going to do a tour. You're not going to stop that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like you just try to make a statement for whatever reason. I don't effing know. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to stop the man from making money. The man is probably a billionaire at this point in his life. He's going to sue for being in jail for 3 years. Illegally, regardless of whether if you think he's guilty or not. You know what I'm saying? So, what are your take? What do you think the prospects of him? Do you think he's going to sue? You think they're going to?
Oh, I think he definitely gonna sue.
So do you think he's gone for the guns? Just going for what he was trying to do, his objective before they put him in jail?
I'm not sure about that. I mean, I guess. I mean, he's trying to do a little comedy thing,
So basically, he's just trying to live his life and
trying to
do
live his
what
life.
Bill
But I don't
Cosby
think
know how
he
to do.
really. I think he probably still got money.
Well, I mean, about he does. He just
Yeah,
went to
I don't
jail
even
for
know
three
why
years.
he. I don't even know
Yeah.
why he still, unless he messed his money up. I don't even know why he
No, I
still.
think what he's doing right now is trying to feel the public. Like if I get packed out shows, they still love me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If I can do certain things, they still love me, and people are gonna rally around me. You get what I'm saying? Whatever power move he's gonna make, because I believe it's a power move behind this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's something behind it. Ain't that I feel he needs to do it. See, one thing he's gonna do, a comedian talks about his stories. He's going to talk about the system. he's gonna talk about probably, those women. You know what I'm saying? He's
Oh yeah.
gonna make jokes. He's gonna lighten up the situation. That's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely gonna light up the situation, or whatnot. So obviously I know that for a fact, he isn't it's an agenda for that. It definitely is, I feel that, something's gonna come out of this for sure. I just know this is nowhere possible, or whatnot. That is not, I just don't believe it's not, something's not gonna come out of it, So obviously, you know, we shall see though, right? You know,
Yeah, we will.
we shall see. We shall see everything that's gonna happen. I think within a year, some things is gonna turn around, and within the next year or so, a lot of things is gonna go in his favor because you just don't win when you're playing dirty. You know what I'm saying? You cannot win when you're ever playing dirty. You can win for a little bit, and you can put a mask on and walk through the crowd and hope that nobody noticed that what you're doing. And at the end of the day, it'll hit you back in your face, pretty much, right?
Right.
So I hope to God that he does sue them. I hope to God because it's messing up his livelihood, regardless. This whole situation, and that's what they wanted to take the money. They want to take wealth from a black man, regardless. Even R. Kelly, they can say what they want, what he's supposed to be and done. The parents ain't in jail. He shouldn't be in jail. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's just how I feel. I don't. I mean, we've been knowing what he was doing for a long time. No, y'all was just saying that to make things sound whatever. You knew that a man was pedophiling a child, and you didn't speak up. You're a pedophile yourself. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Well,
would
just
not.
like look, it's just like when Elvis messed with what's his first wife. She had to be
Priscilla.
14 and 13. Was it
Mm-hmm.
14?
He said it's allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly. He groomed
Allegedly.
her around 13. It's
He,
allegedly he groomed her into being his wife. So that means that he had a low self-esteem as a man. If all of that is true, he has a low self-esteem as a man. You know what I'm saying?
and
But you have to groom a woman into being something, or your beard, or what that's called a beard, like someone just to stand in a spot just to be beautiful. Because Priscilla was a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
She really was a beautiful woman, and that's sad. Obviously she lived a lavish life, but it's just it, I just couldn't subject my child to that. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere possible I could have subject my child into being 13 years old, wanting to be grown at 13 years old. Then you start having sex, however age it was. My mother had me at an early age just as well, but it's just poor raising. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We have people have their ups and downs at the end of the day, but it's just poor raising at the end of the day. Let me make sure. It's just considered to me poor raising. You know what I'm saying? You say give 10 years, 5 minutes in driving. I don't think. What are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. What? Oh my God. I don't know what he's talking about. But anyhow, he said giving 10 years in something or driving. I don't think you want me on your show. Like, what is he talking about? I don't know. What are you talking about? You said give 10 years, 15 minutes in driving, and I don't think you want me on your show. What are you talking about? You don't even know.
who's saying that?
D is crazy as hell. Like, I don't know what's wrong with D. It's just that you've been calling me, and I've been like so tired of with everything that's going on because
Yeah,
you know what I'm doing. Like,
and hell, I
I don't
slept
know.
through
I
one
don't know
last
what's
week.
up. I don't know. I mean, I didn't even go. You kept calling. I'm like, look, I'm stuck and I'm stuck in traffic. This is going on, like all this stuff going on. But anywho, you know, um, kudos to Bill Cosby. Okay, he's gonna get shows. They can deny him shows, whatever they want to do. They can't stop him from making money. But we do have this other thing about this young lady. I don't have
16
the,
and got her first kill, huh?
what she got or what?
Her first kill, huh?
It
I
wasn't over a boy, right? She actually shot a 17-year-old girl, allegedly, because they saying suspected. So the SWAT team in Columbia's, I don't think I think this Georgia, picked her up. They had to have a fight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So they actually had to have a fight or something like that. And I could bet my dollar. Now this is over a man. I just you can't make me think it's not. So now these young ladies just go around fighting each other over the most ridiculous shit ever. And maybe the 17-year-old girl's whooping her ass and she had to get off her. We never know how that
yeah.
turned out. We just don't know. These girls are so bold nowadays, they'll tell
Oh
you
yeah,
they'll
that fight. They
sleep with your
fighting men.
man, they'll flirt with your man,
Yeah,
they'll,
look some of
sleep
these
with him for a
songs.
while, huh?
One of the early songs the City Girls said, "I'll take your man."
Mm-hmm.
Where the bag at? I saw some of the stuff they admitted on that little interview with P Diddy's son. One talk about if the man have a small package, she'll cheat, and the other one talking about she don't want no broke.
But I mean, obviously, who wants a broke guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
And
Like,
then again, you don't want no woman begging for money all the time either.
but I mean, you don't want a man laying on your couch looking at you eating your food
Yeah,
stamps either. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because that looked like what's going on. Like, I definitely don't want a broke man, but I don't want to dig in his pockets. But I want to, if something happens, I need to be able to turn around and look at him like a man, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Or whatnot, and say, "Do you got this?" You get me?
yeah,
But it's like now it's so hard. Like when I was coming up, I promise you, the first of the month, the money was there. You didn't have to question it. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? You
yeah,
didn't even have to think. You could be mad with your dude or whatever it is, because he know he coming back home. He's finna pay them bills. You know what I'm saying? But now you have this society of guys. They have so many girls. They don't care. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
They got some of the
you
girls
end up
clicking
40 and
them.
50 and 60 years old by your goddamn self. Now you're trying to force somebody to marry your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
now you just as ran through as a woman. You get what I'm saying? So, you done took all that time not to mold something into what you would think that would be yours. You know what I'm saying? And now you done grow old. So I'm looking at you like, nigga, you ain't cute no more. You look at some people like girls and all. They were bad as hell when they was in school.
oh
They
yeah, that's
didn't give
something
you
I
the
ran
time of the
into,
day,
and I
but you
look
look
at
at
them
them
like,
motherfuckers now,
look,
huh?
I look at there's some females I used to have crushes on and everything. I look at them now like, the hell happened to you?
Do you tell them, "Ho, did you swallow a watermelon?" And then I look at guys, I'm like, dude, you so cute. Look how big your head is, your neck long. You know what I'm saying? It's like something goes on with their
Some
head or
I look
something.
at
You know what
I
I'm
look at some of
saying?
these girls, then I look at how their bodies are now, some of that stuff like that. I'm like,
Like upside down bell pepper. Fine as wine when they was in school, right?
I said, damn, you don't even go to the gym at least, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't going to no gym. I don't know what I be doing sometime. Like I'll
Oh look,
gain
I
it
don't
and
go
I'll
like I
lose it,
probably
but
should.
I cannot. I'm not a gym person,
Oh,
but
I look, let me tell you about it. I went to Planet Fitness. I think I spent 30 minutes, then left, then went and ate something.
look, I went and got this cream for my stomach. Bro, I'm sitting there with the cream, the body wrap on with a damn with chicken fillet in the bag. I said, I can't do this. I need to get a machine so I can, you know what I'm saying? Like I can whatever, but I don't know. But back to this young lady. What do you think? I don't even
I think
understand
they
what
probably
motivated it. It's not really saying.
either she just didn't like the girl or they got in a fight over a man or something.
Hmm.
I don't know what to think.
But they be trying to get because they not really. I did pick up the whole article. It's not specifically saying why or what she did it for or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? And she
Yeah.
probably out of jail right now. I don't even did they say she was dead? The young lady was dead or no?
I don't know. Look
Um,
at it.
oh, she's in critical condition, or
Well, she
she.
probably
Oh,
close
she
to.
later died.
Oh,
She later died. Her death marked though she was the 107 homicide in Columbus. Wow. Now you go from sleeping whenever you want, going to work, eating out of your refrigerator, now going to a jail cell. They tell you that you have to get up. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to get up, going on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make your life miserable, not give you cover and have it some fucker in that
yeah.
bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Cause if yeah, I mean they be thinking they bad when they had these guns and everything, but I'm like when you go to jail, you ain't gonna have no gun on you.
Oh Lord have mercy. Sure not. I hear a lot of stories about these young men's and
I hear a lot of
carrying
stories
on.
about dudes who thought they was just so hard and everything,
Right.
and then the thing is they was young when they did the stuff and they thought they was so hard. I
That's
said jail will
crazy.
break anybody. And then
I'm gonna say this: jail really don't break you. It's like jail is a mind thing.
yeah,
If you're not like you have to have a good tolerance. I'll say that.
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest about that. You have to have a good tolerance.
yeah. That's
If
what
you
I
have a
meant. I
good
didn't
tolerance,
necessarily
the
mean
only
like
thing will
break you.
stress you out. Like once you go in there, everything has to be left at the door. I'll say that. Everything has to be left at the door. It's just bad for women because if you do stuff, but obviously you have your kids or you're around your kids some type of way, that's the only thing would affect you is your children. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like leaving your kids, and if things not going exactly the way you would want it to go, or things are not going right at all, your mind frame, you know what I'm saying, will be like effed up. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be super effed up if you go to jail and your kid, like for a woman, I'm gonna say for a woman to go to jail and leave her kids out here, and she don't have the proper people to take care of her kids, or she have people. Oh, when she get out, I want her kids. You get what I'm saying? Like you just
yeah,
go through so much as a woman going. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand what you for if you shoplift, why are you going to jail? Like it should be something set up to help that woman succeed, right?
yeah,
So she won't have to do that shit. Like if you're a drug addict, right? Instead of jail, they should have like a 2 year, 18-month mandatory. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Some type of treatment center, not sitting in a cell, you're not doing nothing, you don't have no activities, all you're doing is eating zoos all day. Like, I don't get the concept of jail. Jail should be for murderers and rapers. I'm just gonna be honest.
yeah,
Those two people, and also people that do aggravated like armed robbery. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But other than that, I don't think that jail is not a place to put nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing in jail. You really not doing like shit. Like, I don't get the concept of it. I just don't. I mean, I'm being honest. I don't get the concept of it. About going to jail. I don't. I don't get the concept of why that people sit in jail. Why is this person in jail? Like, make some sense of it.
yeah.
You
Especially
can't
like
tell
what,
me why he's in jail. Like, what is he
especially
doing positive in jail? Can you tell me 5 things that someone is doing positive in jail other than sitting there and not doing shit, or learning more shit to do before when he get out? Now we're gonna talk about there's a Karen, a situation with a Karen. What is up with this? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's up with these
which
Karen.
which Karen is it? Is it
This
the
a new
one
one.
in
I'm gonna I'm
Victoria's
gonna see if I
Secret?
can display it. I'm gonna see if I can
Is
display
this the one in Victoria's Secret trying to get the girl in trouble? She laying down and all that.
Yeah, this is a weird. This bitch is weird. Like,
I
she's super
mean,
weird.
you'd almost wonder if something really was wrong with her. But if you ain't, but when she was talking to them security, she all of a sudden she talking normal and
But
everything.
they play the victim role.
Yeah, and then some people I can't stand is when they enable them. Like, remember that thing that happened in New York when the girl left her
Mhm.
phone in the Uber and she went after the young black boy and that father pushed her down.
But that just happened again with a white woman. followed this black guy. He was in Walmart. She accused him of, I just seen it on the internet today. She accused this young man of stealing her son's phone. Went to the security. He said, I want her arrested. And the people at Walmart act like was dismissing it. No, motherfucker, you just embarrassed me. And first
Oh
and
yeah,
foremost, I probably would sue Walmart because
I'm gonna sue
that,
Walmart, but they let
yeah,
it happen.
because that's your client. That's your shit. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's like I don't even know. You
yeah,
know what I would.
cause it
Huh?
made me not to cut you off, cause it made me mad at that hotel when that manager sat there and enabled that girl to do that.
Right.
I saw her talking to Gail King, talking crazy. I had the nerve to plead not guilty. I said, you know what? Y'all need to throw the book at somebody like
But
that.
you know they gave that other white girl a hate crime. Yup, they gave her ass a hate crime for sure.
They need to have a hate crime because that's basically what it is.
Yeah, they gave her ass a hate crime for that one. Yeah, she got a hate crime. She definitely got a hate crime. They upped her charges to that she's, they gave her a hate crime or whatnot. So I was like, wow, like I couldn't believe they even did that. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely
You talking about the one in the hotel?
uh
The one in the hotel? Didn't they charge her with a hate crime too? Or is that the one you
mm,
talking about?
no, I'm talking about I'm trying to share something.
It's so bad. It's so bad when there's so many of them.
Uh, okay, here go your girl,
Oh yeah, she up
Victoria's
here
Secrets. Huh?
trying to play the victim.
I'm
And
trying to get it to play, but it be
she's sitting there,
tripping.
and I'd be looking. If I was anybody, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Like
Because she
just it's a
literally
picture
didn't.
of her for sure. What you said?
Because she literally didn't do her anything.
She just screamed. She was screaming. She was just acting weird and crazy. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong? She was like, stop filming me. Like
Stop
now
filming
you're
me.
gonna be on World Star. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
now they
Like
talking about don't film them. Because I saw
they
another
can't
one
stop.
today.
They can't stop that. They definitely
Yeah,
can't stop that. They can't
this
stop
woman
that.
was disrespecting Asians, even called them the N word. And when they
Yeah, they
filmed it,
can't.
like I
They
don't know.
won't be ever get to stop that. Like you definitely they won't be able to stop nothing like that for sure.
Don't sit there talking about don't film me. I said, nah, we about to put this on. We about to have a
Right,
show. We about to shoot a movie. Shit, talking about
right,
don't film me.
right,
I'm gonna film you.
right. That's just dumb. Oh, Victoria's Secrets. Okay, here she go. That's crazy, right?
And what made me mad was the security wasn't doing nothing. They just sitting there, then trying to make the black girl leave and tell her to back off and say, what? And I like how
Okay, I
Will said,
think. Let me know if you see it. This is the Karen.
Okay, no, it's you, it's you. Now you are. Oh my God! Oh my God! Do you see this? Oh my God! I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me.
The lady was like
And now,
shocked.
did you see her?
I almost think the Karen was really shocked that she fought back or something.
Oh my God! Karen had a breakdown.
Oh, she
tried to
said
hit
Karen
me.
had a breakdown.
Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my
What's wrong with you?
God! You should have thought about that before you did what you did. Oh my God!
Oh my God, bro!
If
Like
I'm that sister,
really,
I'm putting it on every site.
the woman is shocked though.
Please don't report me, please.
Y'all got to get security. She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would. Oh no! Oh no! You just wanted security for me, right? I want security for you now. No, don't cry. No. I want you to call security. Thank you. I just came to get my free panty. You know how you get the
She's not scared to give her free
my
panties.
Converse boots from Nordstrom. I don't know why this is happening to me. Don't charge me. Oh, you wanna?
She's all over the internet, and if she has a job, her husband is gonna be embarrassed.
Even approach her.
If she got one.
She got one. He's embarrassed as fuck.
You scaring me. Like you gonna go postal.
I'm gonna keep recording you, and if you come at me, I'm gonna hurt you.
No, why don't she walk away from me? No, I was here. No. We're not doing this. Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away. Go wherever you want to go.
You see how they're trying to cater to her after she just tried to attack this girl? Do you see how they were more sensitive to whatever this lady was feeling, right? And I mean, obviously, okay, the New York Post actually post this. Like, this is crazy. They received over 70,000 likes for this video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
According to TMZ is always in the building. They have like 2,500 comments. Shout out to TMZ because they are always, you know what I'm saying, Karen, result in people being canceled and even losing their job. Oh, she got them fired. You know what I'm saying? Because they should have taken care of that. When that was happening, they probably, because they didn't take care of it. You see where they say being canceled and losing their jobs and stuff?
Consequences.
Yeah, she got them people fired. Wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got them fired. She got them fired.
That's just like the woman remember the woman in the park in New York last year, the dog?
Right.
She got fired from her job. What made me mad was the brother they wanted to charge her, but the brother didn't follow through with it.
Right.
And I be wanting to slap some of us. Cause like I've been listening like to Willie D and some of them, and they say this. We have all this energy to attack and even kill each other. But when it come to Karen, or Brad, or these agents or some of this, you act like you don't know what to do.
Yeah, like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he really. Let's see if we can see what's gonna happen with this little boy. This young man that the 15-year-old young man. I don't really know what's the consequences from this, but we're gonna see if we can see it right fast, okay?
Yeah, okay.
This from shout out to Ford channel 4 WWL or something like that. I'm not for sure. I don't know. It's buffing for whatever reason. I got to get a router in here so we can get this thing together. But I really want to see the whooping. Like I'm sure he whooped him on camera or something like that. Right? Huh?
And if I had and the parents was really about that discipline, say I wouldn't say nothing to him.
Right.
These kids think they can do anything, but then they.
Yeah, it's not showing probably because I'm not on a big computer tonight, so I wish that it would show for sure. Oh Lord, I gotta remove that one. God damn it. Because I wanted to show. Oh my God.
A Carroll County
okay,
mother
it's showing
says
now.
that her 15-year-old son was attacked and
okay, here we go.
with a belt by a man.
Oh my God, what is the deal? And I'm not on a computer right now.
Lives in their neighborhood. Caitlin Ross joins us.
Why are they always saying attack? Like somebody attacking somebody. That's what makes me so mad. Oh my God! Come on!
I don't even know what I say about the 15-year-old. You probably had it coming.
The footage is hard to watch, but Malik Sims' mom.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Like I couldn't get on my big computer because I don't know what was going on. So I have jumped on the Chromebook so we can come on because I
want that people see it. Not only that they see what happened, but see how her son responded to the violence.
Oh my God.
The video footage is grainy, but the audio is clear as Latika Sims says a 29-year-old man attacked her 15-year-old son.
Oh my God.
Like I was just like, in 2021, I cannot believe that fully grown man would think that it was okay to come outside with a belt.
She says her son Malik was playing basketball with his cousins in Villa Rica when their next door neighbor came outside.
When you see the video, he's running full speed at my son.
Okay,
and
what
my
happened before the video?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Police say that man is Matt Martell. In a police report, he says he was upset about the kids swearing. In a video, it appears Martell grabs the front of Malik's shirt before the pair go off camera, and you hear a crash.
He was holding me like with his hands on my neck, and he threw me up against the garage, and I hit my head. And
Malik says he was in shock, but knew he didn't want to get in trouble for fighting back.
my son played football. He has played every sport. He is capable of defending himself. But the reality is he know that he could not defend himself. So he walked away.
Latrika Sims rushed over as fast as she could and called police, but says she still can't understand how this happened.
I worked in child care 15 years. I have had kids say crazy things to me. I have had kids throw things.
That's the problem, though.
Someone's called, you know what? Let me take my belt off and beat somebody else's kid.
She wishes the neighbors would have called her if they were concerned about his language.
Didn't I tell you that? That's what she was gonna say.
Excuse for the violence.
Everybody else.
My question would be like, how much she would have done if they did call her?
Boy, don't do that no more.
Of assault, battery, cruelty to children, and disorderly conduct. More on that at 6. All right. Well,
Ooh, child. Ooh, child. It was basically, he was saying, right? They were cursing, and I guess he heard it. And when he heard it, I don't know why D not on.
He probably asked them to stop, and they probably kept doing it. Or probably said something like that.
What he did?
He probably asked them to stop, probably politely. Then he probably said something stupid. Then when they got that belt.
Wow. I mean, you see him charging, so evidently he must have at least one time or something came out the door, right?
Yeah.
And told them to just stop cursing. And I can promise you one of them kids probably told him, fuck him. Or they said something and he lost his cool at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. She's talking about I've been working in the child care system and kids constantly, they say things crazy, but that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Kids are saying stuff crazy and you're not saying something as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not doing, in my opinion, what you need to do as an adult. You get me? So I don't get it. You know, I mean, I don't. Like, I really don't. Like, no, remember I said it's nowhere possible that man just came out the blue and just wanted to beat the shit out of someone else's kid. I just can't
guess
see
it is
that.
possible that could have happened, but that's very rare.
Right. Unless he just throwed off and just said, I'm gonna whoop your ass, you know, nigga, because blah blah blah. I believe that he may have heard them and have kids at home, and he may have, and I don't care if somebody get mad. He may have had kids and heard them cursing and asked them to stop. And the response from kids are like really brutal at this point in our time in our life, right? So when you see them charged, he was extremely mad. So all bets was off at that point. So he took a belt instead of his fist. That lets you know that he's a nurturing man. You know what I'm saying? I know it looks crazy or whatever because it's someone else's child, but him whooping him with a belt instead of his fist, that to me, he didn't want to hurt him, but he wanted him to respect him as a man. That's what I take from it. I mean, I don't know, you know? I wouldn't know because I'm definitely not a man, but I probably would have been mad like him if something like that happened. Hey, D. D? Well, he not saying nothing. He can't hear something. I don't know.
It looked like his screen dark.
Oh, probably trying. But anywho, what would you take from that? What would you get from that?
I think
Andrew.
Oh.
Hey, man.
You can hear me now?
What I got is I think he probably had some stop cussing. They said something, but he went and got the belt.
And he got the belt and tore their ass up,
That's
huh?
it's that simple.
That simple. I'm with that one. I'm with whooping ass. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, remember I told you I said I was that parent too. in the, when I was young, because you don't know better. You're just trying to be a parent and you're trying to protect your kids, and you just can't do that all the time.
Yeah.
And I know that I learned from my mistakes, and that's why when you, as an adult, you learn from your mistakes, you try to channel that off to your children. Nah, bro, I did this wrong, because that's why your ass doing some of the shit you do. Don't just allow that, because that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So I know some things I went in my, what I did, that if I had another chance to redo over, I know better. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I just hate when people, the new generation is totally 100% is so different. They don't give a damn. They're not trying to listen to you. They're not trying to do a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. It's woman, man, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen a man doing what he was doing, right? And I just don't get it, And our murder rates is going to the roof. The girls are doing way more than the guys. You know what I'm saying?
That shit
That's
down.
crazy.
Even Baton Rouge, I found and it be these kids who ain't.
Did you can hear us?
Yeah, I got y'all.
Oh,
Y'all
because
hear
we
me?
were talking to you, you wasn't saying anything. So I just making
Yeah.
sure. All right. So D, I already know you're gonna put the father, we're gonna snatch the father out. What did you take from that? Other than the absent father?
I only part I heard about was y'all talking about somebody whooping somebody. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, you came in then. It was a neighbor, right? Some young men was playing basketball, I guess, in their yard or whichever yard on like the cement part, right? And the man said he heard them swearing. That must mean they were cursing, right?
Right.
So it's like you don't know what happened. All you see is the video. But the man came charging out, and when he charged out, he had a damn belt in his hand. And when he had the belt in his hand, he grabbed him and he started whooping his ass with the belt. He didn't punch on him, he whooped him with a belt. So for me, I think that's a fatherly thing. You get what I'm saying? Instincts when someone is disrespected, because he could have been an ignorant person and wanted to come out punching on him. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I took it as if he wanted him to respect him as a man, and he didn't want to punch on him, but he wanted to let him know, I'm grown and you're a child and you need to respect your place. Right. That's what I think. So I don't know.
I ain't never agree with whooping nobody, so I don't agree with that.
You don't?
No.
Even
Like I
if
told
your
you.
child is disrespecting somebody to the core.
Nah, because I think violence begets violence. And that's what, if you violent with somebody, just imagine a man whooping his daughter. You don't think that daughter gonna accept men hitting on her when she grow up?
But we're not talking about a man. We're talking about that
But
situation.
I
That's
don't,
the
I
grown
don't
ass
agree
boy.
with it. I don't agree with it that way either,
Well, I mean,
because
I understand if you don't agree with it, I have to, accept your decision on it. I just wanted
if
to get your take.
if
Yeah.
if you beating on somebody, you don't think they're gonna grow up to beat on people?
No. I know a lot of
I
people
do.
got their ass whooping and they don't even touch their child. Because I really was one of them. I caught whoopings if I break a vase, or if my mama told me don't look out the curtain and I do that shit anyway, knowing she told me not to do it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? And she
Yeah.
told me not to do something. Yeah, I caught a whooping, but I was being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? She didn't just get up in the morning, I'm gonna whoop Erica ass just because. You get what I'm saying? So I grew up, honestly, God, I whooped my child one time and it killed me. You get what I'm saying? It killed
I've
me.
never caught a whooping.
Well, I whooped her once, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you're missing, you're a straight A student, and you missing almost probably whatever days you miss. I'm not gonna put too much of it out, and you're doing things, leaving the school, and all this other stuff. As a woman that's working 10 hours a day in a plant, regardless of whatever I did prior to that, right? Busting my ass, and I don't know what was going on, what was happening. I mean, we're only human. You get what I'm saying? And I whooped her. You know what I'm saying? And it hurted me because I whooped her, because she never caught whoopings growing up at all. Because I caught whoopings, and I felt like, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to whoop your kids because you should be able to talk to them, right? But when you get to that point, you no longer can. Or you think you're talking to them, or you thinking they're telling you everything. They're not. They're withholding information, some things from you. They tell you enough for you to believe whatever they're saying, right? Because right now, people looking at me like I think she could do whatever she want. I won't believe nobody say at this point. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking we have that open relationship that if you did something wrong, you still can come tell me, and we'll just talk about it and get through it. Because I just kept whooping like, man, look, hey, you know what I'm saying? So when I think I was just so mad and hurt because the lies caught up. You get what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah.
sitting there like like I wouldn't believe no man, nobody over y'all. You get me? And the whole time you're manipulating me. You get me?
Yeah.
So I didn't take all
I
that in consideration because it is what it is with that. But I took in consideration you cut school, you missed a bunch of days. You looking not to graduate. You're a straight A student. You're riding. You doing whatever you're doing. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
God knows I don't know what you were doing because I don't know. In my back of my mind, as a woman, you would just think of anything. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I did have somebody because I wouldn't let nobody touch my kids either. You know what I'm saying? Come tell me. I'm gonna deal with it. I will deal with it. You get me? But I just wish I had someone there other than I, because her father was dead. You know what I'm saying? To help me. So that's what I'm saying. You want to say something, Andrew?
don't know. I was just agreeing with what you said. I mean, I said what I said about it.
Yeah. So the thing
I
is,
think
yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say so y'all don't think because black people whoop their kids that translates to all the violence that we have in the
No, I
community
think the
today.
environment, the
I think when
environment
they not
does.
disciplined, I think when they not disciplined, that leads to a lot of the violence we have too.
Yeah, but
It's a
think about
two-headed
it like
story with
this.
It's a
that. It's
two-way
a
street
two-headed
with that
story
because
with
a lot of
that.
these kids, I know that a lot of this stuff weren't disciplined. They mamas took their side and everything. So it's like a lose. It's damned if you do,
It's a
damned if you
two-headed
don't.
sword. The not disciplined will have a child thinking he could do whatever he want, and he don't. And
And he be
I
the
know
one
I'm not
shot
gonna
by the
get
teacher.
disciplined, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And then you can have kids just constantly get whooped just because if they forget to put up something, right? And
Yeah.
they could get angry and be so angry and untolerated when they get to a certain age that they know you no longer big enough to hit them and they can't do it another way too. You know what I'm saying? So I think both of you guys are saying I mean you can feel the way you want to feel, but both of you guys are bothly right. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you can whoop too much. Like I would never whoop my kid for everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I wouldn't dare allow him to think that it's okay. I'm sitting here talking to you and you looking at me, can't wait till I leave out of your damn room, rolling your eyes, and can't wait till you get a certain age. Now you're mouthing off a little bit at this point because I let you slide, let you slide. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
both things is like it's a two-headed sword. Like your way can be definitely correct because I do know people that feel like they got whooped too fucking much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do know people that don't get whooped at all, and they are mad
And
disrespectful.
when I said discipline, I didn't necessarily mean whooping.
Okay, but explain yourself.
I was like, I mean, I guess whooping would be a part of it, but
Like
punishment, like
punishing them, taking stuff from
taking
them,
stuff away. I say
and
stuff
making
like
them
let
know
me,
that it's not good to
yeah,
do stuff. Yeah, okay. Because there are other ways than just whooping.
yeah.
And I
I mean,
know I done it that way you're talking about, taking stuff, game systems, stuff like that for my boys. I did that with my boys when they got to a certain age. Because obviously, you can't whoop a 14, 15-year-old boy. They bigger than you at this point. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure some other game plan out.
Yeah.
And stuff because I mean obviously I'm 5'5", you know what I'm saying? And when my children was like 13, 14, I was like 165 pounds soaking wet, looking up to them at this point, you know what I'm saying? So and I'm blessed because they never tried to fight me. You know, some kids I know
yeah.
of friends, kids will chest up to them when they know that they're bigger and they know for a fact you cannot whoop their ass no more. You know what I'm saying? They will do stuff and make you be intimidated of them too. So it is like a two-headed sword. I can get what D is saying and also can get what you're saying. Me in my life right now, I kind of wish that because I didn't allow people to whip my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say I will allow everybody to whoop them, but if I know you personally and I know that you wouldn't do any harm to my kid or side with your child because you think your child is always right type deal, I probably wouldn't at this point in my life, if I look back, I probably wouldn't get mad because I didn't let nobody with my kids. Like who whoop child? Who? Oh, school talking about we gonna paddle who? Oh, I'm finna come get them. Now what they did, I'm finna take care of that now. And you're not gonna have that, you're not gonna have that problem the next day. That's what I used to say to my boys, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Now I never let nothing slide, but I also didn't whoop them all the time either. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. When they got to a certain age, whoopings was off the table. You just can't whoop a teenager. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they're not
Right.
gonna literally, they're gonna be looking at you and it might hurt, but they're gonna stand there and make you more matter because you hitting them and they're gonna act like it ain't phasing them no more. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it. When did you see Chicago's shooting rate over the weekend?
No, what
I
was it?
think it was 150 people in the 3-day holiday weekend.
You gotta be shitting me.
When you see that goes back to everything that I tell you, the single parent homes, the like he said, no discipline to in kids. You got grandparents raising kids. All that goes to the violence in our community. Even look at Baton Rouge. I mean, Baton
especially
Rouge
Baton
have
Rouge.
yeah, Baton Rouge have crimes that happen that don't even happen in big cities.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. Like Baton Rouge right now, nah, I ain't gonna say any of it. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But it's just a lot of these young boys, right? I'll say
Hmm.
this.
Hmm.
A lot of these young boys. You got grown ass men that couldn't accomplish certain things they wanted to accomplish when they were in the street, right? And they're getting young boys, 14, 15, 13, that really you're in a society now where they could do whatever they feel like they're gonna die at 21, 25, right? They think like they're gonna get killed, right? So their mind frame is not giving a fuck about like, oh, if they catch me down bad, oh well. You know, I don't want to die, obviously, but you know, if you catch me down bad, if I'm looking up to this OG, he's supposed to be an OG. You get what I'm saying? But he really not. He just somebody that was left on the street when the OGs went to jail or they dead, right? You know, the person that's always on the passenger seat ain't really do nothing. Sometimes he'll be the fall guy type shit, right? Right.
Yeah.
So they're the OGs, the new OGs. So you got these young kids, and I'm gonna say Baton Rouge. I'm gonna say Baton Rouge, that these grown ass men is roboting them to fuck with certain fucking people. And I'm gonna say it like that, right? So if you're fucking roboting these young kids to fuck with certain people that you could not accomplish, probably killing them. So you got these young people out here going crazy, right? So now, and these are men, not have nothing to do with women. This all men that's doing this. You know what I'm saying? That shit that's going on in Baton Rouge, these grown ass men roboting motherfucking children to do certain shit they don't got no business doing. And I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, you know?
That go
And
back to maturity too, though.
huh?
I say it goes back to maturity. You know how many 45 and 50-year-old men then got
Right.
mad at me in the Baton Rouge group and said, let's meet somewhere and fight and
Yeah,
shoot
you
each other?
told me about that. Yeah.
You know how silly that sounds?
It sound damn dumb. Not silly, but dumb. Like, dude, like we on the internet. We are spread. I ain't gonna lie. You know that I tagged you in some stuff last week where everybody was mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everybody, but I was hitting. I was tearing. I was tearing people ass up. Like I'm the worst person to like. I just try to watch my words because they'll get me blocked. They'll been and said all
Okay.
this shit, but they'll get me
Okay.
blocked.
Let me tell you this, and this is real. I'm gonna tell both of y'all this, and anybody that's watching the show. Okay, they said this week that they gonna start going through your text messages, your emails, your social media posts, and everything. And if you saying anything negative about the Biden administration, if you saying anything
What?
about the vaccines that
What the hell that
They,
post said? I would love to see that
Yeah, I
post.
want to see that shit.
I was listening to it on this radio. Listen at this
You sure? Cause
podcast.
them fucking people be saying some dumb shit on the radio,
Some of
No,
bro.
them
no,
people,
no, no,
they
no,
got you gotta
no.
show me some posts. You can't show me nothing on the radio. Tell me
Listen,
something on the radio, especially if one of the
well,
conservative stations, because they already making stuff up.
nah, this
Both
not
sides
this.
be making up stuff, in my opinion. But go ahead.
Yeah,
I mean,
all
all
of
of
them
them
making
really
it
make
up.
stuff up.
Right.
But this guy is neutral. He
Right.
started out just talking about like UFOs and shit. This dude been on the radio for like 25 years. So here
UFOs, huh?
recently, yeah, here I mean, think about it. Shit, the government just admitted that the shit was real 2 weeks
Obama.
ago.
Hey. Obama
Yeah.
didn't say it was UFOs, but you know what he went public and said? There's something that's out there. In a few years, you will know what it is, or allegedly.
No, I'm
Allegedly.
talking. I ain't even talking about Obama. I'm talking about
I'm saying, but he
the
said it.
government. Yeah, but the government said that they didn't know what this shit was on radar.
They say they
That it
don't know
wasn't
there's
of this
another
world.
country that's doing this, but they don't want to call it UFOs, but they have seen
Yeah,
sightings
yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I remember when Aaron Rodgers said something like he believed in UFOs. Remember that?
I ain't see that, but
Yeah, Aaron
I ain't
Rodgers
gonna lie
said
to you. I
I
mean,
wouldn't be surprised.
think about it like this. I used to talk to people about this shit like 10 years ago. And so I heard this guy say, if you know, all us black people know the Bible and shit. The scripture that talks about in my father's house, there's many mansions. That's what it was talking about.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. There's no way we have Earth and you have no other civilization for other people, and you have all these planets.
Yeah. But
It's
does
nowhere possible for
but
you to have all these planets that they say they have. We never been to all of them, right? The only place we went to, what, the moon or whatever, right?
yeah.
I'm just making sure. Make sure, quote me right, because I ain't no scientist. I ain't
That's
good.
what we know. That's what we know. It's
Right,
a lot of shit we don't know.
right. So
Ooh, fingers long.
if we done went to the moon and you telling me there's something like a planet there, right? But
Yeah.
there's no civilization. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't seen all the pictures that NASA tried to censor of Mars. Shit, they got pyramids on Mars.
For real.
Yeah, look, Google search
But it must be certain
images.
people can live in those atmospheres, those frequencies, those atmospheres or something, right? Because you have to have a mask and all that stuff to be able to live there, right?
We going way off, but I tell
I
you
know I'm
this.
just asking. I'm just
Yeah,
asking that
yeah,
question because
I tell you
you
this.
talked about Mars now, so I'm asking
Hey,
you.
let me tell you this. Our body clocks is set with Mars Day instead of Earth Day. So
We must have came and this motherfucker and took over. I'm joking.
uh,
I don't know.
well, what they say happened was that we originated on Mars, and so whatever happened on Mars, they came here in a ship, and that's the story of Adam. So when they telling you that God made Adam or whatever, and
No,
that's how
that
the
I don't
world
believe. I
created.
never believed that. I never believed that. I always thought a woman made whatever what was made, and
Oh,
we
I know
birthed this.
you would. I
Well,
know
I'm just
you
saying
would.
we birthed the nation, bro. We birthed the nation. Like, how could you not think that when we the only reason why your ass is here? Like, how could you not think that?
Okay,
You know,
because think about it like this: what
I'm
came
just being
first?
honest.
Okay, I'm about to tell you what came
Okay,
first: the egg or the chicken.
what happened? What?
Accidentally.
What was first: the egg or the chicken?
I have no idea because guess what? The egg can't come. Something produced something to make some shit happen because y'all can't make no fucking kids. So it's nowhere y'all ass was here. I don't give a damn what you say.
Well,
Men hate women. Men really and literally hate women. Men hate women. It's a reason
women
behind it.
hate men.
Anything with hate, it's something. It's a reason behind it. Like why I don't know. Men
Women
hate
hate
women.
black women hate black men.
No, y'all motherfuckers hate us. We the ones stick behind y'all motherfucking
No,
ass
y'all
through
don't.
good
No,
through bad.
y'all don't.
Y'all will
That
go
was a
marry a person
that was a
outside
black
y'all
woman
race.
that fucked
Hold
over
up.
Bill
Hold up.
Cosby.
Y'all will
That
go
was a
marry a
black
motherfucker
woman.
outside y'all race. Go
That
build
was a
a
black
motherfucking
woman
One at
that
a
fucked
time.
over
house.
Bill Cosby.
One
Say
at a
what you
time.
said.
That
One
was
at a
a black
time.
woman that fucked over Bill
Oh
Cosby.
no, it was 50 white hoes. It was 50
Oh,
white
that's a
hoes.
white
One
lady.
black hoe. That
Listen,
bullshit. That
where
was
you
50
you
white
miss
hoes, and it was one
nah,
white woman
Ugly
that got
looking
him
white
in
lady. That was a
jail.
white lady.
you
Or
That
missing
was
something.
a
what I'm
white lady that
saying.
got him convicted, baby. And
You
guess what?
missing what I'm
God
saying.
prevail. God
Both of
prevail,
y'all,
because that whole looking stupid now.
Bro. Nah, bro. That was a
that
white
went
lady.
over both of y'all's head. The
No,
black
you
woman,
damn
the
right
black
that went over my head, baby. You
It
better
went over.
look. Hey, if it went over my head, go on, take it back and slap it in my face. Let me know.
the black woman that illegally prosecuted Bill Cosby.
Oh, the prosecutor.
That's
Okay.
what I just said. The
Well,
black
I
woman
didn't
that
fucking
fucked over
know it
Bill
was a white
Cosby.
woman that told lies, though.
It don't matter. She coerced Bill Cosby into telling her what she wanted. Then she fucking went back and said, "Oh
No,
well,
no, it was a man.
our deal off the
No,
table."
it was the
No, it's a
man.
black
No,
prosecutor.
no, 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 no. It was a white
Look her
man.
up.
Hold on. It
It's
was
a
a
black
white man
woman.
because he went to the people and said, yes, he made that deal with Bill. Look, hey, I've been watching that shit like a motherfucker. It was a white
Yes,
man.
he made the deal with Bill, and the black woman went around that shit and turned it around and said, "No, that deal don't work with me."
Oh, well,
That's why
yeah,
he
it
got
worked,
out.
bitch. Yeah, it worked, bitch. He finna
That's
see
why.
y'all
That's why he
motherfucking ass.
got. Yep. See,
It worked
both
for
of
him.
y'all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A black woman fucked over Bill Cosby.
Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all be on black women like
All
Lord
those, all
Jesus.
those women were paid
Y'all,
off.
I ain't said nothing.
I'm talking about this Negro right here.
Why gotta
Yeah,
be
I ain't.
Now
y'all?
you hate. How you married to a black woman and hate black women? I don't
I don't
understand.
hate black women.
You
I
do.
don't like aggressive black women. I like women that act
You
like
like
women.
submissive women. That's your problem. You want a woman to say, bow down to
I'm
my
not
brother.
gay. I'm not gay, so biased. So why
What
would I
gay
want
got
a
to do
woman
with
who act like a
anything?
man?
What
Why
gay
would I
got to
want
do
to?
with anything?
Why would I want a woman that acts just like a
I think
man?
you're a knock, dog. You're a knock, friend. You're a
Nah,
knock. You like to
men
control every aspect of every damn
men are
thing.
aggressive by nature.
Dude, you
Women. There's a reason why you see black studs, but you never see Chinese studs. You never see Mexican studs. You never see white
because
studs.
you ain't hanging around. They got a lot of
Nah,
them sissies.
I ain't. Nah. It's because our women are so aggressive,
Kendrick.
and when they get they
Bro, they
so
publicize
aggressive,
us for everything, bro. They got
they
everybody do
so
the same shit.
aggressive that they make their sons into punks. That's
Man,
why you
they
see
gotta
so
make them
many
niggas into no
boys.
goddamn punks. Them niggas be up there listening to y'all asses and y'all be sweet talking them in their ear. They mamas don't be knowing that shit.
I know y'all.
If the woman so aggressive, she'll
Y'all.
whoop the fuck out y'all. Not y'all, literally
That's
men.
that's
Like those
why
nasty
that's
ass
why
old ass men. That be them nasty ass old
that's
ass men with
that's
that
why.
bullshit.
Okay,
They
so
can't
then
get
why
no
you
pussy
see
from
so
that
many
old
black
woman.
girls
That's what you
dressed
little
like
boy.
boys? Why you see so
Huh?
many black girls dressed like boys then?
Don't they
You
have white
said,
girls that dress
well,
like
they
boys
got white
too?
girls do that too. We publicize. They
Not as
publicize us
not
all the
as much as
time.
you can't go nowhere in Baton
Bro,
Rouge
they
and not
never
see
publicize no other race but black.
I ain't talking about no publicized. I'm talking
That's
about
why
walking
you
around
see
in
it.
Baton Rouge.
But that's why you see that shit. You see gay shit. You see, man, you know what? Before it was gay, you see nothing but whites. And then now it went to our community. It's good. And know what they did? They trained the little bitty kids. You could be a girl or you could be a boy.
Okay,
You
so why
even if
the
you got a dick
Mexicans and
down there,
Chinese people
you can
not
have a
doing it?
vagina. That's really a vagina though. You
Why
know
the
what I'm saying?
Mexicans and Chinese people not doing it?
Bro, them people doing that shit. Them motherfuckers
Yeah,
doing that shit.
sure,
Man, them fuck, especially
sure,
them Mexicans. When I was in the plant, them niggas fucking each
sure.
other. That's bullshit. I was working
Right,
right there down.
right.
I was
You
working at
missing my
boy.
point.
Hold on one second. I worked there right there down, and them motherfucking fat Mexicans was fucking each other. I ain't gonna
You
lie. I swear to
missing
God
the
on life.
whole
The
point
men
of
was
what I'm
the
saying.
Bro,
men
I
was
didn't even
doing
Those
know
are
they
drugs
had
and
the damn
men.
fucking
Mexicans, bro. I didn't even
Those
know
are
they
gay
had them motherfuckers.
men.
I worked in the plant.
Those are gay men. They not trying to be women. They just gay. I said,
Bro,
why do
the
you
man
see
had a
black
motherfucking
women?
wife.
Why do you see so many black women with boy clothes on, acting like men. And
Same
why do
reason
you
I
see
see
so
white women
many?
with boy clothes on with their side of their head shaved or their hair cut off like they homeboy, shit like that. Same reason. Because they
Okay.
stupid. They got a mental problem, shit like that. Yeah. I think
What
like they
about the
mentally disturbed.
boys?
All the motherfuckers mentally disturbed. And they gonna
What
bust
about
it.
the
I ain't gonna say they gonna
boys?
bust here because I don't know where the hell them people going. I don't know where them people going. I don't know where the people going, but I know what they ain't finna do.
I
They
seen
ain't
a
finna turn no
meme.
motherfucker I made off. That's all I
I,
can tell you. I don't give a
they,
fuck, baby. When I laid there and made and that motherfucker come out with a penis, that bitch better use that bitch to produce. I don't give a fuck. Oh man,
I
hey.
seen a meme the other day that said, "Beware of black people that say white people."
Oh, you can say whatever you want. Tell that mean to suck my, you know what I'm saying, my foots. I can't say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? But what you think, Andrew? Cause we going at it. Me and him always go at it. So what do you think? Do you think they publicize us too much? That's why you see so much black, 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 and you don't
Yeah.
see no other
I
culture.
mean, for the longest time, you only really saw other races doing that. Like white. You saw more white with the gay stuff. I guess the black people just got more bold with it now since it's been accepted now. I
But
guess.
do you not think I think it's this freaky sex. You got Pornhub and all that shit on the internet. You got motherfuckers fantasizing. Okay, well let me see if I can get this bitch to fuck me and this nigga. You get what I'm saying? You got all this shit that's going on that they refuse to take off the motherfucking internet. So how you want to stop
Been
predators?
going on though.
Huh?
Hmm?
That's been going on though. Oh, that's nothing new. I told you my partner's daddy was
You cutting in and out.
D. What happened?
D D freezing up.
Oh,
But listen,
I'm listening.
I mean, I really look when I knew there were gay people, right? I knew they were gay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I never tried to degrade them because they didn't try to be like a woman or they didn't try to act
Yeah,
like
I could at least deal with the ones who might stay the same biological sex.
right.
Biological being.
The
It's
thing
it's
is,
when
I
they
get
changing
mad.
themselves.
yo. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I
When
just
they changing themselves.
the only thing with gay stuff I get mad for, a man is really trying to be a face of a woman. He really think he's the face of a woman. And I really get mad when I hear people trying to get advice from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how can you give me advice and you have half of the package? You should have the if you don't
I'm
have the
back.
full package, ain't shit you could tell me. Other than you suck a nigga dick. That's it. I'm just being
What you
real. Like,
talking
ain't
about?
nothing you can tell me about being a woman. Huh?
I don't know what y'all talking about, but I can't tell you nothing about sucking a dick.
All right. No, I was telling him that the only you can't when I said suck dick.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Not
no,
This
y'all,
the
but us.
LGBT hour.
no. I said, you know how gay people are always trying to give women advice. And I say the
Yeah.
only thing you advice you could give me, no, only thing you could tell me you suck the man D. You know what I'm saying? I said you can't if you have half of the package, that means you have no period, you can't produce no kids. You know what I'm saying? Women have male, they have a sensitive side, they got an aggressive side. Men have a sensitive side and aggressive side. This for me, I think it's whichever one you want to channel. You get what I'm saying? Like whichever thing you want to channel. That's what I feel. You get what I'm saying? And if you choose to go on the film side, that means that's what you want. You want to be pleased like a woman. And like I said, I think a lot of that shit have to do with the internet. Y'all, you got to be 18 to get on a sex site. All I got to do is say I'm 18, go through it, because obviously I don't watch porn before. I think everybody in their life to watch porn at least one time in their life. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know if a kid is on there versus they acting like an adult. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you ran into. Me saying the only thing a guy who's acting like a woman can do is tell me something. You can't tell me how to feel like a woman. I don't give a damn. You can watch me and imitate me, not imitate, but imitate me, but you still can't be me. You can put on a wig all day and put on makeup all day, but you still can't be me. I don't give a damn what anybody say.
You know where they got the advantage over women at though?
Yeah, tell me.
With the mind, because you got a woman, or you got a man who has the brain and the thought process of a man.
Right.
I don't know about old boy right here, Andrew, but I think about sex all day. If I could fuck all day, I'd fuck all day. So you got a nigga with a wig on that's acting feminine, that's got the mindset of I want to get fucked all day. I want to fuck all day.
Right.
Whereas you got women who will be like, oh, I'm tired, honey. I don't want to do it. Or you got the single women that want a man, but they don't actually want to be like that, sexing all the time.
Right.
So that's where they got the advantage.
Yeah, because I was like, punks fuck more than a woman.
Right.
And they fuck
because they got
people.
The mind of a man.
Yeah, they fuck multiple niggas. Like, they really be getting it in.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about this a few years ago, but they said Dwight Howard was going to punk parties and fucking bareback.
You say allegedly, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, damn, this nigga got 9 kids. He was in Houston for 2 years. That nigga made 2 kids out here in Houston in 2 years.
Right.
And he going to bend over and let niggas fuck him bareback. I mean, that's some weird shit. That's some weird shit. I ain't
gonna lie, when he never denied he was at some show, allegedly he met this trends.
Yeah.
And the trends put him on blast. That nigga never denied that shit. He never denied it.
Never denied it. It just went away.
He never say, bitch, stop lying. He just got radio silence about it, and it went away.
Yeah.
That nigga never denied that.
The punk had the text messages and all that, and it had the check verifying that it was Dwight Howard on whatever site she screenshotted.
Babe, I was like, them hoes act like that shit didn't exist. I was like, man, these hoes are so thirsty for a man, baby. I don't want no man that gotta be pleased like me. I don't want no man. Look, hey, I don't give a damn how hard I act. I don't care how aggressive I act, but I don't want no man acting like me. I don't want it. I don't want no part of it. I don't want the bitch. Go where you at. You know, I just ask men. For me, if you gay, I don't have no beef with you. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here fucking with me because you want to be bi. You want some pussy one week and you want some ass. You want to get fucked in the ass next week.
But I don't want they got the double standard. They got the double standard in the black community. Why is it okay for women? That's what they'll say.
Bro, it's not okay for women. It's not. None of that shit is okay.
Shit.
Bro, they do it, obviously, but is it okay? No. For me, if I was a man, I'd rather see a woman with a woman and still fuck with me instead of a man and still go fuck with a woman. That's just so, like, you ain't gonna stick your hand in a garbage can, but you'll stick your penis in somewhere where a man, everything he eat for the last week, month, day, year, whatever, coming out. Like, who does it? Like, who, like, this tell me what person not in their mental state that's mental straight headed will want to do that, huh?
Stop talking about this shit because they killed Pimp C when he was talking about gay people. I ain't trying to get killed.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Erica. As much as I love this, I gotta go. I gotta take care of something right quick.
Okay, look, he don't want to hit no more gay shit.
I
know. I got you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We finna get out because it is 10:30. We should have been out, but we had got so into what we were talking to whatever. Okay. Talk to you next Wednesday. All right. Okay, Mr. D. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, huh?
You know, Pimp C got killed for talking about
You
Mace.
think he got killed for that?
Yeah. He said that about Mace on the radio, and he was dead a few weeks later.
He said about who?
Mace. Remember the
The
rapper Mace, who
No,
used to
I
be with
never knew
Puff
he did
Daddy?
that. I
Yeah, they
thought he
caught.
just died from overdose of serve. That's what I thought.
No, it's a radio interview. Look it up on YouTube when we get off. And Pimp
Mm-hmm.
C is talking about, the one who got caught in Atlanta with the boys in the Range Rover. It was
Who?
uh Mace, the dude that used to rap with Puff Daddy.
You is gotta be lying to me.
Yeah, that nigga
I
was a
never
preacher.
heard of that.
Yeah, he was a preacher and he got caught
I
with a
know, but I never knew that he got caught. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I definitely never knew he got caught with a guy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yep, he got caught in the street in Atlanta in his Range Rover with a guy.
Oh my god,
And
bro!
so
Like, and we looked up to them type of people. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't
not
never
looked
seen
up, not literally looked up, but we like, I don't know.
if you could still find it,
He
they had a
turned to a
video on
preacher after
YouTube.
he got ran out of. Okay,
If you could still find it, I had downloaded it
this
years
guy
ago
right here
because
saying why he got ran. He turned to a preacher when he got ran out the. Wow, I mean I didn't know that. Like, but not. That's
yeah,
crazy.
they had a video a few years ago that was going around on YouTube, and Puff Daddy was in a room sitting on the bed, and he had a silver vibrator in the bed, and you could see he tried to hide it, and he telling everybody Usher. He used to wake up in bed with Usher, and you could see Usher is so uncomfortable in the video. He like, yeah, me and this young brother used to wake up and eat our corn puffs in bed together.
What?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here,
I'm
bro! You gonna
serious.
scare me.
I'm serious. I mean, if you could, it may still be on there. If I could find it, I'll send it to you.
Please
But
send it to me because we're gonna talk about this next Wednesday for sure.
yeah, all them niggas in entertainment is like that. I mean, it's a few that hold out, but their careers don't go nowhere. A lot of
Man,
people
I
say,
don't give a
that's
damn.
like
I'll make my money and then I flip that money. You get what I'm saying? I ain't let nobody make me do nothing in my life. Let me tell you something. Like I made a post to TI because obviously I know they have these. I don't know if they have the parties. You hear that they have these parties, right? But
yeah,
them bitches be knowing what time it is. You get what I'm saying? When they go, they know
mm,
drugs, all this allegedly drugs, parties, sex, all this shit gonna be there, right? They know this
yeah,
shit gonna be there. And they do stuff to fit in. And then I hate when motherfuckers want to blame other people for their like what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? I hate when, because I did something, I want to blame it on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to blame it on the next person because, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
because I want to take the blame off of me. I don't want to be responsible for what I'm doing with myself and my life and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing pisses me off when you get all these extra people involved because they went through something, but maybe that one person did go through whatever they went through, right?
yeah,
And they want to talk about it, and it's cool, right? But
right,
you have a whole bunch of band riding bitches that went to a party, got turned out, they didn't get to go back to no other parties, so they mad now. You get what I'm saying? Or they thought their pussy
yeah,
was good enough that they could go in there and whoop this nigga or have this nigga doing all this extra stuff for them, and you know what I'm saying, and it didn't happen that way. So that's the only thing pisses me off. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. That type of shit, like even with the R. Kelly stuff, people is, oh my god, I just can't stress it. It ain't even if he did it or not. It's just the principle. Back then, it was okay to date a woman 14, 15 years old. White women, black women. Women were supposed to be housewives. You get what I'm saying? So when they
yeah,
got to a certain age, they wanted their children to be married before a certain age. You get what I'm saying? Before they got to a certain age, right? So
yeah,
now you could sit in it, call these people pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'll say, okay, well, what about all my friends that was fucking at 14, 15, 16, 13? One of my friends got pregnant at 13. Like, I'm just trying to make some sense of this shit. If that
yeah.
makes sense.
But they was fucking with kids their age, they feel like a man take advantage of a young girl. Because think about it, when the teachers fuck the boys, the teachers never go to jail. But if the teacher is a man, he go to jail.
Right. But I mean, the thing is, how, like, yeah, man, bro, I swear to God, I know
Cause
we the most
times have
manipulative
changed.
motherfuckers on earth, bro, on God. Like, I done watched and I done moved a certain way myself. You get what I'm saying? And
Okay, but how you gonna have? You can't have no 30-year-old man fucking no 5-year-old or 6-year-old.
oh fuck no, fuck no,
So how you?
no. Hold up, let's get out the under a certain age type deal, because no, that shit is off limits.
Yeah. So where
There's
you
no
gonna set the
there's
limit at?
no there's no. As a man, I wouldn't want to play that game. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, I'm like, who y'all talking about? Oh, we talking about this random stuff right now. I don't know who that is, but like, honest to God, I'll never think it's okay to like play with, you know what I'm saying? Like, people under that age. But I'm telling you, for me, I had 13-year-old friends having sex. You get what I'm saying? And I had them, people going to the 9th grade messing with a guy that's in the 12th. My friend, some of my friends, I messed with a boy, not thinking nothing was wrong with it. You get what I'm saying? In my head. And he was out of school. I was still in school. He had been graduated already. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was probably 4 or 5 years older than me. And I didn't look at it as something was wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like,
Hey, I
yeah,
went
yeah.
to I went
Uh-huh.
to prom. I was in 9th grade and I went to prom in Gonzales with a 12th grader.
Right. So they're 4 years older than you, though. You know what I'm saying? What the age got to do with maturity? Because they still maturer than you. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
Like,
wasn't a problem back then, but now it is.
but
You
I
got
don't
to
understand. They're using it for
because
an agenda at this point. They're
right
using it for an
because
agenda, though. Because
yeah,
bitches, look, bitches is never gonna not fuck at a certain age. That's just that. Niggas is not gonna not fuck at a certain age. That's just not gonna not happen. I don't give a fuck how many times you said they're not gonna not have sex. You know what I'm saying? And you talk about black women, dark women, this here. Look, hey,
I ain't never
all
said
women
nothing
are
about no
fuckable.
dark women. I ain't
No, I'm
never
just
said
saying,
nothing about no dark women.
bro, you never said nothing at all. You know, the internet says this stuff to try to make this stigma. You get what I'm saying? And I'm saying all women are fuckable. You get what I'm saying? There's no woman can't get no dick on earth. That's just that. And I don't believe that no woman can't get no, you know what I'm saying? Because I see women that I'm like, well, bitch, damn, that whole married. But guess what? That hoe don't look attractive, but that man love her. You know what I'm saying? So no, we never talked about color. I'm just talking about what I see all the time. Oh, I was dark skinned, and people talked about me. Man, I was dark skinned, lazy eye, all that
Okay,
stuff.
I
I
was
still
light
got a
skinned
man,
and I was light skinned and it was hard on me. All the dark skinned dudes hated me, even though I
bro.
was cool as fuck.
Bro, that's what I was saying. I was like, when I was in high school, you know, the stigma about light skinned girls. Not that it was true, but guys would say that. Like, my guy was light skinned as fuck. Like, my baby father lighter than you, and they had stigmas about light skinned women when I was in school. You'll fall in them. They deep. You get what I'm saying? You know, you just heard so much stuff, right? Right?
Right.
So you come back, moving forward, we in the new generation, the new century, and they press so much of darkness or dark-skinned women is, or they try to make you feel less confident in yourself. It's so aggravating to me. Like I said, I've been talked about, I done talked about people my goddamn self, right? That's just how life was when we were in certain neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And I defended myself because I was taught to do those things. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like a big problem. And I get
Yeah.
the bullying because I never played the bullying shit with people, right? Like, they
Right.
were people that went around bullying people, right? There were people
Right.
that did that, right? And I would defend those people because they couldn't defend themselves, right? But
Right.
it's just too much. Like I ain't gonna lie, it just feel like it's too much. And I say people are so depressed because you put too much on a human being at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're at a state right now where you can't say nothing wrong. If you mess up when you was young, they find out you get a good ass job, right?
That's why I
Especially in
told you
college.
don't be talking about no gay people on this thing. Shit.
Fuck that. I ain't gonna fuck that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Man, look, when this punk kicked my motherfucking truck and put a dent in my truck, and this nigga is a nigga, man, I don't give a damn what these motherfuckers got to say about that.
Yeah, but if you would
I'll
have
just,
hit him, they would have
huh?
charged you with a hate crime. If you
Bro,
would have gotten a
man,
fight with him,
the cop told me on guard if he the man looked in a way. I don't want to really say everything, but he said that we have to identify them as what they want you to call them. I said,
yeah,
but what his ID say? He said it doesn't matter now. If he want to be called she, we have to say she, even if that motherfucking ID say he. And I'm like, and he was like, yeah. And so I went where I went. Now I got to talk to another woman. I no longer can talk to a man because
yeah,
at the end of the day, that woman gonna understand you are biologically, we are, regardless of if we work out, look like men, whatever they want to call us, right? Strong looking, whatever, right?
mhm,
We are women at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that nigga, when he take that wig off, take that makeup off, and he get in that shower, his nuts and dick gonna hit the floor. He's still a
yeah,
man.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
had to make her understand it had nothing to do with being sensitive, and it had nothing to do with trying to downrate him or whatever he was calling himself, right? It had
yeah,
everything to do with he thought it was okay to challenge another fucking woman in that way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like right now, you got the Is that Olympics where this man is body pressing and he's a man,
yeah,
he's going in as a
yeah,
woman? What the fuck is
yeah.
wrong with these goddamn people?
It's part of population control. You got to think they making all that legislation for gay people, and I heard they said less than 1% of the world's population is gay. So why would they have all those laws and regulations for such a small group of
Because
people?
a lot of them people, their children are like that. Them politicians that's in office,
Yeah,
a lot of their children are like that. And they're trying to say, for me, I think, allegedly, this allegedly shit, right? I think if they pass on, I got a kid like that out here. Who's going to protect them? You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So we're going to make it like any politician has their own agenda of why they're doing what they're doing. It's nowhere possible. You have no really woman rights other than this Me Too movement that has nothing to do with black women. It started out black, but it's no longer black. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's no longer black. One
But
black
y'all
woman
keep on
stood
voting
up,
Democrat. Shit.
huh?
Y'all keep on voting Democrat though.
Bruh, what did I tell you about that? I wish to God, like I can't take it back, but I wish to God that I did, regardless
Did
to the fact of what I thought, and that's being scared. I just did want this war thing, which just listen to me before you get at my head. I wish the fact, even if whatever I thought, if I'd have put Trump one in there one more year, the Republican Party and every other party would have been destroyed. And that's, I believe, in my opinion. They would have destroyed it because guess what? It wouldn't have been no more motherfucking party at that point. None. They
okay,
so
look at
scared of this man right now. They scared of this man right now. Like, bitch, stop trying to put charges on this man. Just go with the flow. That's what making me mad with these motherfucking Republicans. You get what I'm saying?
okay, but look at what you got in office. You didn't hear the white woman, Biden's press secretary, say they gonna start sending the National Guard to your house to
Yes,
ask
I
if
did. And
y'all
bitch, I'm gonna slam the door in their motherfucking face because they don't have no
okay,
jurisdiction to do it.
okay, but why black people not mad about that? I can't find none of the Biden supporters saying nothing bad about that online nowhere.
I think they think like it's a game. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. What I do know about black folks. If that bitch much much weed is some black fuckers smoke. Much weed, them motherfuckers smoke. You hear me? Let a man come pop up at their house unannounced. Watch how you gonna see so many YouTube, bro. You gonna see so many YouTube videos, bro, cussing them people the fuck out. See, black people don't understand shit when they don't understand when shit is real until they slap them dead in their fucking face. Now, I will agree with that. And when something is slapped in them motherfucking faces, that's when they gonna know shit is real.
Yeah.
You have to slap a black person so hard in the face, and then you can slap them. They'll get up and say, "Did you slap me?" "Yeah, motherfucker, I slapped you." You know what I'm saying? You gotta literally say, "Yeah, motherfucker, I slapped you." But guess what you will do? If that was me slapping you in your face, you'll slap the fuck out of me. You hear me?
Yep.
But you ain't gonna do it to another race. I don't get it.
Shit, I will.
I'm not saying you wouldn't, but just
You know,
imagine.
You know, when I started seeing the aggression with black women was with my first baby mama back in the 90s. This
But that's
bitch,
a one experience thing, though, bro.
yeah, this bitch came to
All
my
black
mama
women are not
house.
like that. Now
Oh, it's a lot of them. It's a lot
no,
of
it's
them.
bro. You got white
Yeah.
women that's like that too. I was shocked.
Yeah, the white women that hang around niggas and have their head
No,
fucked up.
that's not true, bro. Them bitches is country and they fucking ghetto as hell. That's bullshit.
This bitch
Bullshit.
punched the glass out my parents' front door, rested her hand in the door, and unlocked the door and came after me with a fucking knife. We were
Well, you should
17
have been
years
fucking that
old.
other hoe. You shouldn't have been fucking that other hoe.
I was trying to be a polygamist. Y'all the only ones who against that
Well,
shit.
guess what? We don't got to. You can't make us do
Shit.
what you want us to do.
Y'all will never be married. It's not enough black
Well,
men
guess what?
to. It's
Erica
not
not
enough
married for
black men for
hey, hold
every.
on. Let me put you in your place. That's bullshit. I'm
It's
not
not
married
enough.
because I didn't want to get married.
It's
I didn't
not
have
enough.
plenty rings on this finger, baby.
Black women outnumber black men like 3-1.
That's bullshit. I don't believe that either.
That's true.
I don't
That's
believe
true.
that. I don't believe that.
You better look it up in the
I
census.
don't believe that. I
Y'all
don't
out.
fuck that
Y'all.
sister. I don't believe that.
Why? Why you don't believe
Because
the
I
census?
don't. I just don't for real, for real.
There's way more black women than it is black men.
I don't believe
So
that. I just don't.
okay.
I look
It's
at
more
stuff.
white women than white men. So why you don't believe it?
I really don't believe that either. I think for every person, there's someone out there if you want them. That's what I believe.
Right.
If you want them, you know what I'm saying? Women are
but
single because they want something they can't have.
Yeah, a lot of them single because of them. They the problem.
Well,
And
I'm
no
gonna be
man
honest.
want them.
I'm gonna be honest. Just listen. I'm agree on some of that stuff with you. I'm gonna agree with that because for me, just listen. I'm gonna use myself. I am very so stuck in my ways. Now, have I been engaged? Yes, a couple of times, but everything been on me. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want it. But you got some women that really want it but can't get it because they're so controlling. And a man don't, I'm gonna be honest, a man really, I teach my boys this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I am. You get what I'm saying? You don't want no woman telling you what the fuck to do. You understand? My thing to my son, a woman is not supposed to spit on you, kick you, stomp on you.
Yeah.
For me, you listen a man to them if they do those things. I don't care what nobody say. Now, I have boys that I have to look on the other side of the bridge, right? To understand what should I tell them, right? So I know for a fact that some things I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? But I've been around a dude that taught me so much in the streets so I know like this is not supposed to go like this with a man. You get what I'm saying? And certain things that I just don't play with them. Like, look, man, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with that girl? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you better check that. You know, I ain't gonna lie, that's me as a woman. Hey, you better check that because I know how I am. And I'm I can get very, very ruthless on certain shit and don't give a damn. And I can be very manipulative at times too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I know for a fact that we do some shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter, like I said, did you see Judge Brown? And we can, after this, we can get off. Did you see what Judge Brown said when he was on the live with that damn man name? Damn. He told that bitch he was had that Bill Cosby interview. And he asked them, tell me what Bill did. Well, he say they could say whatever they want. You can't show me no facts about what you saying. Because first and foremost, he wasn't even supposed to go to court. He wasn't supposed to go to trial. He wasn't supposed to go do nothing. That means that man never did nothing wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like they put a narrative out there for you to ride on, right? For you to hate. And I'm just not rocking with that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of black women and black men fell for it because
they did. I'm gonna agree with
so-called
you on that. I swear to God, I'm gonna agree with you on that. I argue, you know who I ain't arguing with no white person, well, like one or two, but the rest, you know who I argue with? Black folks.
Blacks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I argue, well, they wouldn't engage me, but it was a couple of so-called woke black people that was dogging Bill Cosby out, and I was
I
just
went
like,
under their posts. You hear me?
Yeah.
I went under them niggas' posts. You feel me? And I said what I said. And I was like, oh, and then, you know, me, all you got to do is say the opposite. All you got to do is say the opposite of whatever they're saying. Them bitches going to get mad. If you don't think like them, you don't breathe like them, you don't move like a human being, that's what they want you to move like, shit.
Did you see, that was Corey Grenner's wife arguing with me on that post where I said how, Corey Grenner, he went to Baker with us.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, him and his wife share a Facebook page, so you never know who you talking to. So, but I know it was her because she was the one arguing with me on my post about Cardi B saying she drugged niggas and robbed them, telling me that that's not as bad as what Bill did.
No, I'm gonna say this. All of it's bad around the way, but she was young. She was young. She was young.
So what?
Listen to me. She was young. She told her story. And guess what? She's not the only person that done it. You feel me?
But she
I know for a fact
that
somebody put something in my drink thinking they was gonna get me, but my brother was there. Like they bought me a drink, and I'm out, like I'm Erica. Like, you know how you Erica, and you don't think somebody would do something like that. So people just buy me drinks, and I couldn't put it on one person because I mean obviously when I went out, I'll get drinks and hold them. And then this drink, I think it was a Tom Collins. I just ended up sipping on it because I'm not a drinker, but I accept whatever you give me, right? And then I'll put the drink on the counter and give it away, right? Because I'm not a drinker like that, right? And this particular thing, I sucked on this Tom Collins, and I promise to God, I woke up the next day and didn't know how I got home. So people do it. Is it right? Hell no, it's not right.
But she admitted to 2 felonies on video. That's what we're saying.
It's not gonna like stick. Like, she was young. She a superstar now.
Bill Cosby a superstar.
They shouldn't have done what they done to Bill though.
Okay, listen to this. Let me make this point. I gotta go. Okay,
I told you we both gotta go because I really we over our time. But
Quaaludes was a party drug in the 70s.
But it wasn't illegal though.
Right, but it was a party drug. They all did it back in the days, like the women that do today. They got a video. I can send it to you. This white girl saying that she went to Dubai, and they had the Arabs summoning women to come over there and let them anal rape them. And she said when she went over there that it was about 20 dudes, and that's all they wanted to do was fuck her up the ass. She said that she asked them to give her a Quaalude so she could sleep through it. And she woke up the next day and checked her bank account, and she had $1 million in her bank account just the way they promised her. So that's what I'm saying. When they would have those sex parties back in the 70s,
that's what I was telling you.
What they did.
Go listen to Judge Brown. He said sex, rap, drugs, rock and roll. That's what we done back then. He said you will go to parties and you could go get your coat. You got someone laying on your coat in the closets, everything blowing men off. He said women done that type of shit because that's the era they was living in. That's why I was telling you go listen to it. Like, but he's not lying about that. So I don't understand how they was able to do what they did. Like women were. He said you forgot the word flunkies. We got this women movement, but you forgot the word flunkies. He said I'm supposed to feel sorry for a woman being careless and irresponsible. I'm not finna feel. See, basically say he wasn't feeling sorry for no one that was being irresponsible about their own actions. He said that was their action. He said he didn't stuff drugs down. Y'all keep saying like he made them take that. He offered, they took it, and y'all changed. He said y'all changed the whole narrative to convict this man.
So why y'all letting the black woman that prosecuted him off? Why
What you
she
mean?
not getting
I'm
no
not
heat?
letting nobody out because I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know who pushed. I knew it was a man running off a campaign, a governor who governor said that they was going to seek to him going to jail. Now that's all I knew. I'm not letting no black woman out. Let me tell you something. I don't see color with that. I think the whole shit was the same thing. I think the whole shit stank, and everybody involved with it need to go to jail for it because you put a man in jail when you made a plea bargain, right?
Yeah,
And you
they're gonna
should
get a
be like,
lawsuit.
yeah, but I'm just saying, you took 3 years of a person's life at this point, right? You took 3 years of this person's life at this point, you know? So whether you white, black, whatever it is, all y'all asses need to go. Not no one person, all y'all asses need to go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think the whole thing stink and it was effed up. But we finna get up out of this bitch. So we've been on here a long time. Thank you for joining. Time I don't want you on here. You tripping. I'm like, man,
you sent me the thing so late. Shit.
no, bro. I was trying to get on, like on guard, like I could not. Like, look, can you see my thing? I could not get on for whatever reason. So I grabbed my, this and got on there. But anywho, and I was going through a lot of other stuff, being late, family stuff. I'll tell you later about that. But we'll be back on track. Have a good one. All right.
All right, you too.